Hello Capricorn, welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is your general tarot reading for the sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon and Rising sign for October 2018. I hope you're well, Capricorn. On the left hand side we have the four energies of the month. We have the Seven of Cups, the Ten of Cups, the Knight of Cups and the Five of Swords. In the centre is the overriding energy of the month, which is the Magician. Top right hand cards represent love, romance and relationships. We generally have two, but three did pop out. We have the Seven of Cups again, we have Judgment and we have the Two of Swords. Bottom right hand side is business and finances. So we have the Two of Swords and the Nine of Wands. So let's start with the Magician card. This is a great manifesting energy. If you're wanting things to change this month, this talks of change, of being able to change, but it comes from within you, Capricorn. So unlike the Tower, where things externally might happen to your environment to change your situation, this is saying that if you want your situation to change, if you want to achieve real balance, real happiness, real emotional stability, great success, you have the tools to do this. You have them from within you. You have the abilities now. It might well be you've been working hard to get to this stage, Capricorn. It could well be through education. It could well be through building up your career portfolio, your experience. It might well be to do with, relationships as well, in terms of if you're single, you want a relationship, or you want to make a current relationship better. Whatever the choice that you want to make, this is a great clarifier this month. And the Magician is a great card. It combines the energies of heaven and earth. So on the right hand, he's holding his staff up to the heavens, asking for divine inspiration, and his left hand points towards the earth. So he really manifests the energies between heaven and earth, so it's divinely inspired. So you have a divine blessing this month. And it is achieving balance between all the earthly and divine energies that you can find. So on the table is earth, air, fire and water. But you see, abundance surrounds the Magician. So there's a promise of real abundance this month, Capricorn, but you have to manifest it. You have to take action. The red talks about taking action, being creative, being inspired, using the wisdom that you have, using the experience that you have, and really making your life change for the better. If you want your life or circumstances to change, this is the energy that will help you do that. But you have to believe, and you have to really take action and really develop use your skill set to the best advantage and your experience to change the situation. And it's a permanent change. It's a change, it's a great change, it's a major change and it's permanent. So, top right hand card, we have the Seven of Cups. This can talk about confusion, about feeling a little bit overwhelmed in life. It could be the fact that you've got quite a lot of opportunity surrounding you. It could be opportunity for a career, because it's a general reading, or it could well be, because these are cups energies, it could well be for love. And it might be that you don't really know what to do in a situation regarding love. And you see the mist around you. It kind of like holds all these opportunities up, but there's mist causing all this confusion, so you don't really know which way to look. But the opportunities are there, and they're great, and they're bountiful, and they promise abundance. So whichever choice you make, the deception of this card is that you don't really know what to choose, but really if you choose any of these cups, you'll be very happy. So there's no poor choice. And that's what you need to understand this month, Capricorn, is that if you make a choice in life, maybe you do have multiple options, multiple choices, decisions that you need to make, and you're not sure of how they're going to affect other people or how they'll affect your situation. But really, when it comes down to it, sometimes in our own minds we can make things bigger than they really are. And once you've dealt with them, you look back and you think, actually, that wasn't as difficult as I thought it would be. It is all about taking that choice and taking that leap of faith, because all of this is happiness. Each of these cups is happiness. It is just taking that leap of faith and believing in your inner voice. Now, we'll just go to the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords indicates, it can indicate a struggle, it can indicate an argument, and it is a card where this has caused some instability, where you've walked away from friends or family or colleagues, and you look back and you think, was it worth it? But to be fair, because this is below the Ten of Cups, I kind of think if you have been challenged on a situation, or if there has been a situation that you've struggled with, some struggles, it could have been your own mental struggle. This isn't just with other people, it could be within yourself. And maybe it is to do with this situation of not really knowing what opportunity to take. You know, opportunities are being presented to you, but maybe there's been some competition, some struggle, some arguments around it. But at the end of the day, this is also Swords energy. And Swords energy, with this energy as well, it clarifies the path. Swords energy is a great clarifier. So where things may have been covered in mist, shrouded in mystery, confusion, you'll get clarity this month. And you'll move from this card of instability, you'll move forward, because the Magician talks of change. It says you have the answers within you to move away from this situation and to move away from this situation. You know, and it can be, I just feel between the two of them as well. Maybe you're asking if you're good enough to choose or to do some of these things. Maybe you're worried that, you know, if you choose one of these, you'll get the snake rather than, you know, gold or whatever, or victory. But it can be an illusion. You know, the mist talks about it being an illusion. And the whole point is that you have great opportunity and potential this month. So don't be confused by that, and don't let others sabotage that either. Don't let other people confuse you or throw you off balance, because this is a card of instability. Focus on your inner voice and use your abilities to change your world for the better. And this might talk of a new love coming into your life. You know, maybe you do make a choice. Maybe it is between two people, you know, of who to go out with, who to date. It could well be this person is also helping you in your emotional security. It could be a husband or wife. But it also talks about being emotionally stable after a period of instability. So it's a really beautiful card to have. And the fact that happiness is promised to you. So I know that if you do make a choice here, if you choose one of these cups, it will be the right one, because happiness is promised to you. And why do I say that? Because you've got the Happy Ever After card. This is about happiness in the home, about prosperity. It is a card of success. It's also a card of completion. So if you have had struggles, confusion, deception, things being unclear, too many people being involved in a situation and confusing you even more, this says that it's going to be over. It's a card of completion. It is 10 card. And do you see how the man and the wife, the husband and the wife, mirror each other in their gestures? if you do meet somebody in October, this is meant to be. This is absolutely meant to be. It talks about a beautiful union, the promise of love. And if you are in a relationship already, it talks about happiness and abundance, Capricorn. So whatever strife you've been through, whatever struggles, and the Magician energy, he appears when there is times of struggle, when there's strife, when you have to move forward. And he's telling you to move forward, to change your life for the better, that things aren't insurmountable. They're actually very clear. And it could well be other people making you feel unstable, when really you have so much opportunity and promise of emotional stability and success around you, in the happiness in the home, and also abundance and prosperity. So don't listen to other people, Capricorn. Don't let other people confuse you. Stay focused, like the Magician energy asks you to stay focused. And look out for signs. I mean, there could well be a new love, a new man or woman, because it's a general card reading. They do have experience. They're not as old as the kings and queens. But as I say, they are experienced in work, in career. It might well be in the work or career situation. Or as I say, it could well be just a happy chance meeting, to be fair. But you do have the opportunity of love. And it could potentially lead to something great. There's marriage, partnerships, children, abundance. You see all the green and abundance that surrounds these people. And this is a blessing. The rainbow is a blessing. And I also think that a rainbow has a beginning and an end. So you are kind of like on that transition phase of moving from one end of your life to another. And it's divinely guided, certainly with the Magician and the rainbow sign. It's a divine guided energy. So it's beautiful, Capricorn. Top right hand card, love, romance and relationships. There's definitely something on the relationship front that is confusing you, where you're thinking, what do I do? Which way do I go? It's very confusing. If I pick badly, it's going to end in disaster. If I pick well, it's just pot luck. There's people involved. They might well be confusing you. I'm confused with the Two of Swords. I can't see my path clearly. I don't know how to move forward. What do I do? But you do have the answers, Capricorn. Because in this sign, you've got the moon sign. And the moon can talk about new beginnings in this card. It can also talk about looking inside yourself for your inner voice. And the fact that you already know what the answers are to these situations, to this problem that you might have in love or general relationships. You know which way to go. And sometimes the Two of Swords might well be a case of not wanting to deal with a situation. I'm not looking at that situation because if I look at it, I'm going to have to make a decision and deal with it. Well, this is saying that you do have to make a decision, certainly with the Seven of Cups behind it, because Cups promises happiness. Cups promises happiness. And with the Knight of Cups below the Seven of Cups, I do believe that this is divinely guided. You've got two seven of Cups in this reading. So there's a promise of a lot of happiness and fulfillment around you. So don't self-sabotage yourself by not looking at the situation. You do have to make a decision. You do have to build up confidence to make a decision. But the beautiful thing is you do have the Judgment card with you. And the Judgment card is an amazing card. Don't underestimate this card because it talks about renewal, about rebirth, about forgiveness. If there's a situation where you've had to forgive and you're on the fence, it might well be in forgive somebody else or forgive yourself. And this talks about a new zest for life, Capricorn. So where there's been a struggle, where there's been confusion, where you've not known which way to turn, Judgment is a great purifying card, because when you get to the point of judgment, you only take forward that which makes you stronger, and that which makes you true to yourself. So all the things that are not needed, that don't serve you anymore, they can just fall away. Because judgment is about rebirth, is about being true to yourself. And maybe you've been through a period of judgment. Maybe this is saying that you've been through a period of judgment, a period of struggle, a period of upset, deceit, not knowing which way to turn, having multiple offers, to be fair, thrown at you and not really knowing, maybe not having the confidence in moving forward. But judgment is saying that you have everything that you need now to move forward. This is a time of an awakening, and it's an awakening within yourself. And once you awaken to your true potential and your true purpose in life, that's when the magician picks up the thread and propels you on to a new phase of your life. So maybe this is talking about finding yourself in love. Maybe you've been confused in love. But there's definitely a promise of new love. And there's definitely a promise, or maybe new faith. This could be new faith as well. And whether it's on the personal relationship front or on the business front, the magician is a great energy to really turn that into success, to a happy home, fulfillment. Bottom two cards, we have the Nine of Wands and again the Two of Swords. So choices, maybe your business life and your personal life, your love life, your general relationships are intertwined somehow, Capricorn. But this is basically saying that to actually move forward to success, you have to take off the blindfold and make a choice. Because nobody else is going to make it for you. You might have to deal with a situation here that you might have been wanting to avoid or not see, Capricorn. But now's the time to see it, because the magician is all about timing. The energies to manifest are there, Capricorn, but you need to make decisions that benefit you. And because you've got so many happy, positive cup energies around you, I feel that the decision that you make will be easier than you think once you make it. And there may well be a period of upset, of, being, how do you say it, being, up against other people, going against the grain, or you may well be challenging other people because what you believe is right. You're surrounded with the sword's energy. This is the sword's energy. It's the sword of truth. So what you're standing for is right. But you do need to deal with the situation. And I feel that that's really hanging over you, this confusion, the 2 7 of cups, the 2 of swords. There is definitely something hanging over you that needs to be dealt with. And when you deal with it, you have so much potential around you. And this is real potential. You see the wands, they're sprouting. And this man, he's been through a struggle, but he's ready to move on. He has purpose. He's ready to fight on, and he's tired. And it might well be a situation has got you a little bit down. But you're ready now. This is a 9. You're near the 10 card. The magician energy is talking about You're ready to move on. You're ready to change your life for the better. And you have all this inspiration. The wands represent opportunity, communication. It could well be there's somebody that you meet that offers you opportunities to grow in your business or career or finances. You have an opportunity to be really successful. The Magician certainly talks of success. This is a happy home card. It's also a card of success in a way. You have a completion card here. So you're nearly there, Capricorn. You just need to make that decision and then move on to your happier life. Move on to a happier life. I think that's everything, Capricorn. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I hope October is an amazing month for you, and I look forward to picking this up next month. Thank you.